So, it is officially the 1st of September. Happy first day of spring, everyone. I'm probably not gonna upload this until much later because editing and life. But this video journal in particular is to document me having survived 8 months of 2024. Literally didn't think I would make it this far, and I mean that as a fact. I know I'm smiling while I'm saying it, but like, it's the depressing truth. I have been stuck in this tsunami for the past 10 years, give or take. And most of the struggles I'm facing, I do believe that it was by my own hand. My purgatory has evolved. Every year it changes and becomes a little more subtle, but the toxicity grows more and more chaotic. And to be honest with you, I feel like I found peace within that toxicity, which is problematic, I understand, but I also need to understand that I need to stop behaving badly if I want good things to happen to me, you know? Stop sleeping with people's husbands, kissing best friends, ex-boyfriends, using people or substance as a codependency or a vice, despite the well-being of my professional well-being. That being said, my professional well-being has been a hoax, to be honest. Like shoving myself in a cardboard box where there's no room to breathe, never mind room for error. So, yeah. I'm just going to journalize the things that make me, like the things that terrify me, and hopefully by speaking that into the universe, I will be more aware of what I don't want. So, we are going to list 5 things I fear the most. Number 1, and I feel like the first 3 are linked very closely together. Onslaught. So when I was young, and to be honest, all throughout my 20s, whenever I received physical touch from anyone, it was violent. Always got beaten up, whether that be because someone wanted my phone, someone didn't like the fact that I'm trans, whatever the fucking reason, I always got beaten up. Like, unprovoked, just by merely existing. And so now, I'm terrified. Whenever I walk, not that stopped me, whenever I'm out on the streets, when I'm walking, looking the way I do, I'm terrified. Like, of anybody who walks past me, anybody who comes up from behind me really suddenly, I get terrified because I'm scared that that person is going to beat me up for, like, just for being. But that also stems from, I feel like I exude that energy. Like, at home, I was beaten. At school, I was beaten. Certain jobs, like, and don't get me wrong, there were certain cases where I put up a fight, but I always ended up bruised, more on the inside than on the outside, to be honest. Number 2, rape. I have been a survivor, and yeah, to say the least, it's not pleasant, especially when it's like from a family member. And like when you go to your parents or grandparents or anybody who's like an adult at the time and they don't believe you, oof, that fucks with you. Genuinely speaking, like. And then when I got older, it happened with a stranger. So went to the police, tried to lay a case, but because the physical description that I gave wasn't like enough for them, and I didn't give them a full registration number because I didn't, like, it was, everything happened so fast. I know everybody always says that, but like, I'm not like with a notepad and pen, what's the fucking license plate. So I gave them what I could remember, and it wasn't enough. So it basically kind of got treated like a joke, to be honest. But I felt like I was a joke at that police station. So now, whenever I get intimate with a guy, I will go head. I only offer head, nothing else. Cause like I don't want to do anything else. Like nothing whatsoever. Like just because I'm scared that they're gonna take it to the next level where I just am in pain or I'm discomforted or you know? So it's made me a lot more transparent and explicit when I meet guys, and it can be a turn off, definitely. Because you know, flirting is supposed to be cute, it's supposed to be subtle, it's supposed to be, you know, smooth, suave, slinky. I'm out here like, oh, you want head? Because like you approaching me like someone who wants something from me sexually, so I'm already gonna put it out there like head. Number 3, touch starvation. So based on the first 2, I feel like because of the severity of how I used to be touched in the past, like it had to be earned. Unfortunately, I crave touch all the time. I crave to be physically like embraced, like whether that be physical affection or just like your hand on my back when I am just in your company. Like I don't necessarily need to be in my fields, but like I want to be touched all the time, consistently. And people have called me needy. My best friend Leger calls me needy and clingy. He loves it because our relationship is virtual. So like, it's perfect. However, I bet you it would be different if he was not in El Dorado Park and he was right here in front of me. the situation would definitely be different. Trust and believe. And that goes for anybody I meet, whether that be platonic or romantic. I always crave to be touched, and that can come across as really high maintenance because it's almost like I want attention, I want validation all the time. So it's off-putting. And yeah, I am late for church. So this is the fit. Number 4 of things I fear the most is disillusion. I hate it when people like give me an expectation, like make a promise, and then have no intention of keeping that promise. Or like maybe like when you tell me something, my mom used to do that all the time. She would tell me something like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I'll do this, that, and the third. And you'll have it by this date. This date comes and goes, and then you're like, mommy, like didn't you say you were gonna? And then then my mommy will be like, I didn't say that. Me. And then I will second guess myself. I will think like, what the fuck, did I make that conversation up in my mind? Like, anyways, I feel like guys do that too. It's like when I'm dating, they would set an expectation online, like how they flirt, how they talk, but then in person, as dry, no matter how rich they are, maybe, bro. It's kak. So that is terrifying to me because it's almost like an angel with a broken wing, but you hiding the broken wing. You feel me? Transparency for me is absolutely key. I need you to walk with me to church, like just to make sure I get there safe. Okay. I arrived at church safely, and don't worry, I didn't forget about number 5. But I'll give you a more elaborate reason as to what number 5 is. Never mind revealing what my 5th most terrifying thing is. I can't wait for mass this morning. I'm really excited. Thank you for walking me to church. I'm safe. So it's windy, so I can't film because otherwise the microphone and me talking, it's just not. But your church was lovely, and it's so weird that it tied into what I'm talking about right now. But anyways, I'm walking home and they were handing out food. Obviously, you must know me with my big appetite. So, number 5 of things I fear the most is neglect. And I think it happens to me a lot more recently than ever because I meet people and then, oh my god, I want to be your friend, you're so interesting, you look so fun, you're so pretty, da da da. And then it's like, you get to know me, then it's like they realize, oh shit, what did I get myself into? And then it's like, I don't want to tell the skin that I actually don't smack to be a friend, I don't really want to be in a company. So they will promise me the world. They'll be like, hey, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that, we'll talk online, whatever platform, we'll talk. But then when it comes to meeting in person or actually showing up for me, then it's like you wanna have access to me without me in mind. And I'm slowly starting to not pay attention to the negative of it all, because I don't want to be stuck in this oh my god, why do I keep meeting these people that basically only want me around for the good times, because I'm such a fun time, I'm entertaining, but Yeah, when it comes to actually supporting me, like being authentic, then it's like they'd rather not show up. They'd rather not keep me in mind. They'd rather not consider me. So then, what was the point of wanting to be together? What was the point of wanting to be my friend or my partner? Like, you didn't have to set that expectation if you really didn't want to commit. Um, so it then leaves me alone. And I would have been better off alone, but like I was expecting, because you set that expectation, I was obviously looking forward to it. You got my hopes up. But yeah. And yeah, that's the 5 things I fear the most. Um, if you've actually stayed till the end of the video, thank you so much for watching.